Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Friday Live. And today I only have two monitors, so be kind with me. How you doing, Chicago Bulls?
Great. Yeah, Chicago Bulls always.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we have live on. Okay, so we are live. I hope my cell phone doesn't start making noises. Oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute. The music. Yeah.
On.
Okay.
Okay.
Those things
So we are
happen when.
live. I
Okay.
hope my cell phone doesn't
Okay.
start making
I
noise.
cannot put my cell phone.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Can you hear the music?
Yes, I can hear it.
Yeah, that's my Pandora box. I need to, like, okay. Can I turn it off? So turn it off. Sorry, that's what I listen when I listen, when I try to like work. Oh God, that is horrible. Stop playing music. Don't give me away. Oh my God, I cannot turn it off. And now
Yeah.
turn it off.
The
So my
music
phone
wanna
is.
be in the live too.
Yeah, so now you have music, guys. So now you know what I want to listen to. Hey, Alba, welcome back to another live. And I need to say something. It was like 2 years ago when you came to Chicago. Yeah, she came from 4th of July. She was supposed to be landed on July 3rd, and she ended up landing on 4th of July. And I have a huge party in my house, so I need to kick everybody out of my party because Elba's landing. Like you land like 6 p.m.
Yeah, 6 p.m. It was
Yeah, it
6
was
p.m.
supposed to be a party. I hire fireworks, I hire servers, I hire food, and like all the servers. Okay, everybody need to go out at 5 p.m. because I need to go to pick
Yes.
up Elba. But the funny part is from all the things that we did together that 2 weeks that you was here, the only thing that she says, I need to go to what it was.
To the stadium from the Chicago Bulls. I
So
cannot miss that. I cannot. So yeah.
So she spent more money on the Chicago Bulls stadium than she spent on anything on the 2 weeks, because the only thing you did the 2 weeks was we eating pizza, drinking wine, doing research, watching videos for coding, training, and that's it. That's the only
And
thing
that,
we did.
yes. And reading. I read.
Yeah,
Yes.
by the way, you spend, I need to, one of the things that I'm most proud of my life is that I have one of the biggest library on behavior. I have all the face reading books that has been published. Actually, I have the first body language book that was published in 1500, who get damaged in a flood that I have. But anyway, guess what Elva did for 2 weeks? Reading about serial killers. I ruined you.
I think I was like that.
Yeah, you're a mom. Okay. Yes. Claire de Lune, wasn't that music the piece of Claire de Moon? Like, yeah. And Claire, I don't know if your name has to do with that music. I love classic music. I love opera. So when I work in a presentation and I work in something, what I tend to do is listen to classic music and opera. I have tickets for the symphony. I have tickets for the opera season. That's one of the things that I love about Chicago, that you can have it all. Kid says, Black Hawk fan. You know what? I was looking for my t-shirt for the Chicago Bulls today, and I found out when the Black Hawk, I think it was like 6 years ago, they won. And I have a client who have a private box. So we were drinking, eating, and 120 degrees view. So I saw the Black Hawks. Yeah, go Chicago. That's one of the advantage. And by the one who stick at the end, we have an amazing news. Now you can have half an hour with any of the people on the team once a week. We're going to be raffling half an hour with us. We can do your face reading. We can do your profile. We can analyze other people. We can analyze your future dates. So stick at the end because it's going to be raffle live. And we have Perry. Now we can start.
Yes.
Hey, ladies. Hey, love, my man. It does. My middle name is Claire. Well, like Claire de Lune. Now you can say it is for Claude Debussy. So Perry says, also Debussy is one of my faves. I love your name from the moment I saw Claire de Lune. But she says it's not for that. But you know what? Now you have a new fan, Claire, because Perry loved Debussy too, and I love it too. Hey there, lovely ladies. So happy to catch another live yet profiler task force. Only to clarify, this is not the profiler task force. If you want to see this live every Friday, we're going to tell you where you need to go to register. Lena and myself and the profiler task force are back next Wednesday. So be ready because we are back. May is officially here.
Yes.
So we have a lot of information about, like, it's going to be a lot of information. So we're going to try to divide it. And by the way, from all the people who has been writing, look like Bill Gates and Belinda Gates are going to be the people that we're going to be reading at the end of the month. It's like, it's been crazy. Everybody is so hooked up with their divorce. By the way, she rent an island for $132,000 a day to escape from the media. Like, I want to escape from the public. We were talking this week. I did 4 trainings, 4 keynote speaking, two trainings. And next week, I'm going to be training the Texas Police Department on the language of negotiation. And like, oh my God, how I feel it. I want to take a week off. Guess what? My calendar is not opening until Thanksgiving. Like, what the heck? I want a week off. Says, I am also a Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. I love the phrase Claire the Moon. Like, I don't know a lot about astrology, but I was married to a Cancer person. So if you say so, I'm a Capricorn. With somebody told me my moon is a Scorpio and my ascendant is a Scorpio and my moon is in Cancer. So I'm a domesticated cat in my personal life, but don't touch my people. In my business life, I'm adrenaline junkie. So makes complete sense. Okay. Cut off my coat of my colors, like, guys, make it simple for the names. I'm a Cancer too. So we're now talking about astrology, who I do not have any knowledge. Okay. We're going to go to the stream. We're going to talk about, we need to clarify. When we were picking topics and people who change sports, I picked Michael Jordan because I'm going to keep saying, when I moved to Chicago 10 years ago, I moved 5 blocks away from his restaurant. Guess what? The same year I moved to 5 blocks away from his restaurant to see if I can meet him, he fell in love with somebody in Miami and moved away from Chicago. So my dreams to meet Michael Jordan were crushed. I was watching the Chicago Bulls since I was a teenager, and was my dream to move to Chicago. And that's where I fall in love with Chicago. But look like I cannot win on that. And LeBron James is not my type, and is too young, by the way.
No,
and both are married. So it's not going to happen. So we're going to be talking today about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's been a week from 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, on top of that, we have a trial. So we were like 6 o'clock in the morning, Chicago, New York time, to prepare the witness. And all the morning we were on court. So, and still for the students who are here, remember we have the open class today. Hello, face reading enthusiastic. Hello, glowing number. How you doing? I think you're registered in the class, so don't forget that we have the live today, 6 p.m. Check for the new email, completely assigned for the homework. We're going to review the homework. Okay, let's make the magic happen. Remember, if you registered to our YouTube channel, we're going to show you at the end of the presentation how you can win every Friday live time with us. How are we going to do it? We're going to assign you a number based on your name. And what is going to happen, you can win time with us. So how is going to be done? We're going to do it live. That is how it's going to happen. I found this amazing software, so we don't need to be picking things from the jar. So we're going to be picking the winner. The winner going to know their number and going to be contact them after. So good to go. And Amber says, thank you, I will. Good. If you didn't have the email, let us know so we can send you the link again. And again, on May 31, the prices for face reading bundle and all the levels of face reading are going to go up. So you can save $250, equal to 30% of savings if you register to any of the classes before May 31. Sorry, we have been keeping this offer for too long. We cannot do it anymore. So if you want to learn about face reading, remember, you need to go to our website, humanbehaviorhackerschool.com. May 31 at midnight, the prices are going to be changing. Ooh, we have the professor. Even though my knowledge of sport doesn't know extend beyond the shape of the ball, again, I go from the hot dogs and the cheap beer. I am confident there is much here for me to learn. There always is. Thank you, Professor. I adore your participation in our life. You are equal to Perry. Without you, we don't have a life. Okay, next Tuesday, if you want to know anything about face reading and you're not convinced or you don't know how is the teaching, because it's different when we do the live than when we teach. When we teach, we explain how to apply it for lawyers, for sales, for managers, for relationships. So this is a great way to get introduced. Next one is May 11, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and my cat is eating the treats. Then I put next to me my mistake, so the noise is my cat getting the candies. So if you want to have an intro about face reading, that is a really good option to do it. We are almost full on capacity for next Tuesday, so don't miss it. And next Friday, we're going to be talking about the co-founder and CEO of Nivea and the CEO of Salesforce. We're going to be analyzing videos and texts and language and the face reading of these two. And this one, it's one that I cannot wait. I love Pablo Picasso. He was crazy. I will not going to say what I said today on the meeting that we have, what I would do with him. But Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady, and we're going to see videos about before she was trained how to talk to the camera and after she was taught. We're going to talk about the person who trained her and how the tone of your voice and how you modulate your voice is so important for how to get assertive and how you become more knowledgeable in front of others. I would say tomorrow, always a fun time on Fridays. Thank you very much for being here, and stick until the end if you want to win 30 minutes with somebody on the team, depending of the knowledge you want to perceive or who you want to be reading. Now, if you want to know about how to save $250 or 30% off of your classes in face reading, go to humanbehaviorhackerschool.com. If you want to know about the webinar, go to humanbehaviorlab.com/webinar. I unable to find the email regarding the class. Go to your spam and check on homework at humanbehaviorhackerschool.com. Go to a spam, it's a new one, and we put it on the private Facebook group, what is the new email for homework. And if it's not glowing, send us an email. What is your name? What is your email? So we can send it as soon as we finish the live. So don't worry, you're not going to be missing our open hours. And by the way, for the students who for any reason missed the open class, we're going to be sending the recording with all the questions from all the people. So are you ready?
Yes, super ready.
Okay, Michael Jordan, Air Jordan. What a controversial person. I love Michael Jordan and I've been following him. But when we did the research on some caveat, whoa. I am from Martinique. I finally catch you live. I learn a lot every time. Thank you very much, Isaac. Well, stay until the end because you can get a profiler talking to you and reading whatever and doing whatever you want. At least it's legal. Thank you very much. I want to clarify because last week we went to the dark side with one of the girls on the chat, so I want to make sure. Okay, you want to do the timeline or you want me to do it?
Yeah, I can do it. Please.
I know that, my love.
Okay, he is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. His nickname is Air Jordan. His date of birth was on February. It is on February 17, 1963. He is 68. He's an American business and former professional basketball player. He is the principal owner of the chairman of the Charlotte Hornets of the National.
Yeah, all the names are so difficult. So
yeah, of the NBA because it's the National Basketball Association. And this is a curious thing. Last September, he signed with the NASCAR Cup Series to start racing. With
oh my God, this guy is an adrenaline junkie.
Because I am not good with names too. So he's going to with Joe Cliffs, and his racing driver is Danny Hamlin.
It's on our notes, no?
No.
Oh no. Okay, good.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, that they start the season from 2021. So he played 15 seasons in the NBA, winning 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. 5 times he won the NBA Most Valuable Player, the MVP. And in the 1988, 1991, 1996, and 1998.
Yeah, we missed the 92.
Yeah, sorry, 1992. Sorry.
No. I simplify. 88, 91, 92, 98, 96, 98.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah, thank you for that. So he married with Juanita Vanoy. They got married on the 1989 and they got divorced on 2006. And he is married with Yvette Prieto on 2013.
Yeah, that's when 3 years ago. Before that, I moved to Chicago. Like, dude, you should have let me know. So we have somebody from Facebook who says, "Hi, lovely ladies. Hi, how you doing? I have only 2 monitors too because I'm in another office where I only have 2 monitors. Sorry." And my phone decided to play the music that I don't know, my phone is alive. So some facts about Michael Jordan, then I think that it's important. In this live, we're going to be incorporating more and more information, and we're going to be incorporating videos. We're going to be doing voice analysis. We're going to be analyzing micro expression, body language, as much as we can find, and we can make sure that it is accurate. No, we're not going to be doing any analysis from pictures. That is not face reading. It's the only thing we're going to be reading for faces. Michael Jordan, his father taught him how to play basketball and put a basketball court on the backyard in order to make sure that he is not ended up in a gun. Guess what? Michael Jordan's father was killed on his car in July 2013, July 23rd, 93. His body was found in a swamp in North Carolina. So it's crazy that the reason why Michael Jordan's father teach him how to play basketball so he's not on the street becoming a criminal is the same reason why his father got killed. It's like, it's unbearable. Like, I don't know how somebody can come up or cope with that kind of thing. He wasn't picked on his first draft as he was told he wasn't good enough and he was too short. At that point, he was 5'11". A year later, he was 6'3". Like, dude, I cannot pass 5'7". I was supposed to be 6 foot tall. I'm the shortest of my family. I cannot deal with that. What is wrong with that? So he was finally picked up on the second year. But guess what? On the first year, he was told that he wasn't good enough. We're going to tell you a little more things about Michael Jordan, but I know you are here not for the information, but from the reading. So, Elba, let's go to the dark side.
Thank you. Yes, let's go.
Okay, 1984. What you want to start with? I
I
have
want,
one pick. I don't know if you pick it too.
I just have one, and I want you to pay attention because it's changed by
You're
time.
gonna pick mine because, oh, by the way, Elba and I, we agree on the pictures we're gonna use, but we never talk about the things that we're gonna
No.
talk. Less you talk about what you're gonna do, less biased you become. That is one of the things that I love about face reading. I don't need to know you. I don't need to see your
No.
picture. Actually, I need to see you in real time, and less I know, less picture I see, more accurate I can be. When I says I can be is as a face reader, so we tend to not to watch too much. Tell me.
Okay, I wanted to see the ears.
Ooh, I pick another one, so go for the ears.
Ah, okay, let's see. Okay, in this time he became more from on his business side. He started being like more diplomatic. He started being like, okay, let's go with the things that we have on the moment. Don't fight if we don't need to fight. So let's make an arrange to things. And I think here you can see that he thinks fast. He gathers the information really fast.
Okay, we have a question. Uh, Glowing says, what does it mean to have upper ears close to the head while lower ears are further away from his head? Well, we call it diplomatic ears. Diplomatic ears are the ears that they use stick, try to make everybody comfortable, everybody to follow the rules, and
Mhm.
you tend to follow the rules. Diplomatic people do not like to deviate from the norms.
Mm,
Actually, if you go to the UN or people who work in diplomacy, and it happened, my dad was a diplomatic, that they don't deviate from the rule. They want to go for the what it need to be done and what other people rules are telling you. Now, he have a difference between his business ear and his personal ear. On his personal life, he processes information faster. And has to do with his background. In his business side, he was way more diplomatic, way more adaptable.
mhm.
And whatever you told me I do, I'm going to do it. Why? Because I have a goal, the what I want to get done. Now, you can see the bottom of his nose. His nose is wide, not big. Is wide on the bottom. That means that he tend to take care of everyone. And I would say he spend more money than he can make. And only an anecdote, he have a house here in Chicago that he went from like 16 to 17 million to 9 millions. He cannot sell it because he was trying to sell the house with a complete collection of Jordans, and people don't buy it. Why? It's too expensive. Doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to pay that much money because just says Michael Jordan live on that house. So he tend to spend, people with this particularity, they tend to spend more money they made. For sales is great. For a relationship, if they don't make the money, be careful with that.
Yeah.
Another thing, you can see the upper lip and the lower lip. He talk about how he doing or how he feeling. And I want to ask you to pay attention to the chin because his chin change in a way that is like freaking scary. And
Yeah.
he had two eyebrows here. In his business side, he was facts and data. In his personal life, he was about knowledge. He wants to be right based on knowledge, and he's going to argue with you. And when he argue with you on his personal side, or everything who has to do with emotions too, is going to be based on facts and data. Anything else, my love, that I'm missing?
Yes, I think the self will. He has a tremendous self will, and here we come. I saw a documentary, and they interview with the
By the
team.
way, I didn't see it, so I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
was too
I saw
busy.
it. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it like, yeah. And they said that he has that self will that he never, if he was tired, it doesn't care because he always be on time with his trainers training. Why? Because he always was the first to get to the training and the last one to go out. So it's like he doesn't care if he was tired or he doesn't have the mood to do it. His will his self will, it was so strength that he always be there.
He have a high level of stamina for being so young.
Hmm. Yes.
So if I need, one of the things that we do, it's a lot of things that guys you don't know what we do. We work. I would say it's like between 80 and 85% of the people that we work are lawyers and insurance fraud. But one of the things that we do, because we have a team of almost 30 people in our ecosystem, people from the Mossad, MI5, graphologists, linguistic, we have people from all around the world. And we have been hired a couple of times to do draft. So when we do draft, what we do is we analyze the face and what is the evolving of the face that can be. So when we find some of the features that Michael Jordan have, and says he is a desire on the will to happen. Which part of the face is that self-will patch? Somebody on Facebook is asking. You see that what people call fat on top of the eyebrows? You see, like he have like a brown. It's
Yeah.
like a second eyebrows. So this second eyebrow, you can see this fat here. Well, it's not fat. Don't touch it. That is your self-will pad. When you have that, it's going to be a person who have such a desire to make it happen. Guess what? When I interview Elva for the first time, when she started working in our company, what I found in her, a huge self-will pat. I'm like, oh my God, don't touch your face. I love it. And she looked at me like, what is wrong with you? She didn't know
Yes, I
what she
remember.
was getting into. And that's how we pick everybody in the company. But the good news, nobody have left now. It says, oh, wow.
This is
By the
Sarah.
way, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, I
Sarah.
hope I see you. Oh my God, I've been having so much fun with Sarah on Instagram. A couple of weeks ago, I was checking on my cell phone after a live, and I saw that Sarah went live, and like, oh, I pushed a button, and I didn't know. Then I asked to be guest on her live on Instagram. So what happened? We ended up talking about face reading. It's like, I'm so sorry, I wasn't wearing makeup, no glasses, and I looked at recording after, and like, oh my God, I was in the dark side. But Sarah has been helping me to become healthier, and she's an amazing health coach. So if you want to know more, contact Sarah. She is amazing. She's been helping me with a lot that happened when you get menopause. You don't know what you're doing, and she's been amazing helping me. So Sarah, thank you very much. And by the way, we're going to start a newsletter. So no membership. You don't need to pay anything. You're going to start receiving a membership newsletter a week. Again, free completely if you register on our website. And Sarah is going to tell us what is the right food to get your brain working better. What are the food that we need to use to have more energy and be more productive? She is a guru on the topic. Hey, Christine.
Hey.
Hi, all. I'm here making dinner and watching. You know what? I wish I can have dinner. I haven't had lunch either yet. Thank you so much. It's been so fun. Like, yes, Sarah, it's been so fun, the journey. And she's teaching me how to be healthy from inside and out. Then I haven't paid too much attention lately, but when you're about to hit 50, you need to do it like, oh, fuck, I'm hitting 50 in January. No happy. Anyway, next one. 1998, 4 years later. Look, okay, I want to ask you something. Can you take a look for whatever happened between the lower lip and the chin and the size of the chin? So if you see the mouth, where the mouth finish, if you draw a line, you're going to see he have a small chin. He didn't have a big chin. He have a small one. Look what happened in 4 years. And again, for the one who says is fat, is aging, like how someone in 4 years can change so much. Now, since you talk about the wheel pad, what happened with the wheel pad? He grow a second head?
Yeah, the self will part was like huge, but he has something else. The line between the eyebrows.
I was preparing. You just break the mystery. I was like preparing people to see that. Stick with the wheel pad. Let's go to the critical line later. You're going to be on the corner with the horn with the two. 2 years. I don't know if it's happened here, but in Latin America and in Europe, when you piss off the teacher, they put you in the corner facing the wall with a cone with 2 ears, like the donkeys. So I'm gonna put you in the corner with the donkeys. If I adore you so much, I would have put you in right now.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go
Yeah,
back.
please do that. Behave. I'm supposed to be the irresponsible. You're supposed to be the responsible mother of two.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, now, if you can see here, it's like it make a coherence because he became a person like that. That was the last year that he played from the Chicago Bulls, and his goal was, I'm going to win. I'm going to get out for through the big door. So that was his goal, and he make it. So he has the line between the eyebrows and the self will pad. So if you combine those two, yes. So that's how he made it.
And by the way, his line is just in the middle. Usually
Uh-huh.
you see one line in each side, but when you see in the middle, I color the big flag. Like I sail, I love sailing, and I hate that my sailing partners moved to California because now I need to look for a sail. I used to be the one who drive the boat. I know for the people who sail, they hate me when I says that. I was driving the boat. I don't know how you call it. I was driving the boat. I like to be in control. And I when I start sailing, I start saying that is the sailing pole because that's what keep all the boat afloat and balance all the time. So when I learned face reading, it was called the needle, but it's not the needle. It's the pole who keep all the things balanced. What everything who happen on the middle of the face is shared between your personal and your business side, your emotions and how you interact with others. So that meaning that he was pushing 100 on his personal and he was pushing 100 on the business side.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. One of the things now, I'm going to take the chin because you take the chin first. I'm really bossy today. I'm tired. My apologies. And by the way, I'm finished a paper for another certification that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
doing. If I don't finish today, they're going to kick me out of the program. I'm behind 6 months. So you can see the chin. Now, if we draw a line where the mouth finish, by the way, the mouth gets smaller and the
Yes.
chin get bigger. For the one who's seen the recording, you can rewind, go back and forward. So his mouth becomes smaller. So he only talk when he has something to say and how to say it. And another thing who happened, his chin become bigger. You
Mhm.
see, if you draw a line, and he start having jaws
Yes.
in 40 years. He was too
Yes.
freaking young to become developing jaws and changing the face so much. So he have a small mouth, big chin, and I'm gonna give you the protruding, stubborn chin and the critical line to you. Okay, you got me. I'm tired, so I'm gonna be nice.
Okay, now and then he has the protruding chin and he became more like, this is what I said and we do this. When his teammates talk about him, they say that he always managed all the training because he always like, you have to do this, you put on that position, you go there, you go that. So yeah, that's how. But something happened here. He has the critical mind. He start paying attention of what people is saying about him. He is something that he start like, the critical thing is going to take care about him.
One of the things that says is one of the complex things about face reading is you need to be really versatile. And that's what I said to my students. Stick with the homework, go to the open class, because when you have a really protruding chin compared to your face, you can confuse that the critical line happened. For people who doesn't know face reading, they can determine that I have a critical line. Actually, I don't have any critical line. My chin becomes so protruding compared to my face, and my chin become bigger and sharper. And
Yes.
actually, Elba was, I say more than once, Elba was the one who told me, like, Susan, what happened with your chin? When we grow too fast, too much, and we have too much to go, I don't have time to sugarcoat it. I never was an emotional person, but less and less have time. So the people in the team, they know me, they move forward with that. What happened is you need to be careful how protruding is your chin, because you can have a fake critical line. We analyzed all his pictures from 1997 to 1999, and we find out that even in the corner, you can see the line. So he was really critical. He was pushing himself, he was killing himself to make it happen. But at the end, he needs to be recognized for the things he does. That's what has to do with the critical line. Anything else? Oh my God, we're on 35 minutes. We need to speed it up.
Let's go for the next one.
Yeah. And by the way, before we go to the next one, in 1992, on this time of his year, gambling losses, he admitted that he had covered $57,000 in gambling losses. NBA Commissioner David Stern denied in 1995 and 2006 that Jordan's 1993 retirement was a secret suspension by the league for gambling, but the rumor spread widely. So in 1994, Jordan signed a minor league basketball contract with the White Sox. This decision was made to pursue his father's dream, who always envisioned to see his son as the major league baseball player. I'm sorry, I'm really tired, and the letters are getting really small, and I get in bigger glasses. I need to pick up my new glasses tomorrow. And he have done mayor spokesman for Nike, Coca-Cola, Chevrolet, Gatorade, McDonald's, Ballpark, Frank, Royaback, Wither, Hans, and MCI, but never going to have the amount of money that our next guest is going to have.
No, but you know what? Something about that, when you talk about the companies who he was working, the first company that asked Michael Jordan to participate with his shoes was Adidas, and he rejected, and he said, "No, I want to work with Nike." And after that, Nike came and said, "Okay, you know what? Let's do something together." I saw that in the documentary.
Good, because I didn't have time to see it. With a net worth of $2.1 billion. Hello? He's the fourth richest African American, with Robert Smith, Dave Stewart, and Oprah Winfrey. Who says that doesn't pay off? So let's go back to the next slide. 2021. He still look likable.
Yes. Can I say something here?
Okay, I'm gonna pick the secret lines.
Okay, no, but something like to reaffirm that the critical line, you can see it that in this picture you can see the shadow. So it's like here. It's not just the protruding, it's the critical line too. And remember that I told you to pay attention to the ears. You can see his business ear didn't change. Like he still be like diplomatic and be like in the middle and good for and look for the middle ground of everything. But in his personal life, he became more like, I want to follow the rule. I became more traditional.
Yeah, but you know what? His personal ear, you see this?
It's bigger.
It become bigger than the business side. He started learning to listen.
Yes.
So you can have two kind of approach. In his business side, here, you can see his visual, he need to see. And by the way, his ears go really, really high. Yes. Claire DeLune says that his ears are higher.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for notice when people says your face doesn't change. Your features change. Okay. His ear becomes so much higher. It's freaky. He used to have like maybe an indentation on the top of the ear. He was like really, really high.
Yes.
Like 20 years, 23 years, his ears were all over the place. He's thinking faster, process information faster, his proxemic change, the way he is like he become less needy. He become like more self-focused, more onto the business. Let's get it done. Not too much chit chat. No need for pampering, no need for care, no need for people to grab his hand. It's like what I wanted, how I wanted, my way or the highway.
Yes.
Now, one of the things that I freaking me out, he doesn't have any compassion lines. For a
No.
person who lost a parent on a situation he have, and it has nothing to do with Botox, I couldn't find one
Any-
picture when he shows compassion line, or he have a like critical line, a compassion line, or like survival lines. Nothing. Oh my god, I just lost the name of the feature. The guy that we analyzed this morning, he
The
have
correct
like
ones.
the courage. He doesn't have any courage lines.
No, he doesn't have
And
it.
this morning we were analyzing for a case a person who had courage lines,
Oh,
and we were like, the person who sent us the picture says like, this guy is an asshole. And when we saw the picture, like, no, he's not an asshole. He had this courage line, like he had this grieving line to the point to be bitter. And when we talked to the person, like, well, the person have a horrible lawsuit with the person that he was working with, and the person lost his wife on a terrible cancer last year. How you know, like, he's not an asshole, he's grieving, but he doesn't have any grieving, pain, or disappointment lines. How that happened with someone on the age of 58? He's turning 60.
yeah.
I don't like that. That is a huge suspicion for me.
It's a red flag.
Um, Christine, Cupid lines. Yeah, he started having a little more Cupid lines. And you know what? His mouth changed. He become optimistic. His mouth is turned up. Uh, says, tomorrow, is his nose a little less wide? Let's take a look. You know what? This is real
Let's
life.
look.
Nope. His face is rounded. You can see how his face changing more rounded. He
Yes.
become more likable. You see, rounded. So his nose didn't change. So that's the reason you need to do the comparison. Compared to his face, the nose look a little wider, less wider, but it's still a wide
The same.
no compared to his face. You can see the nose. Actually, the
Yes.
nose grow. You see?
It grows.
Yep. The nose grow with his face. Glower number says I can lose you. What are the deep depression coming down from the inner part of the eye to the cheek? Uses after
She's yeah, it's in the picture of the 1988.
okay, let's go to the other one because it's about you guys. Okay, stop moving. I sweating. Actually
it's
sweating. It's not a wrinkle, it's nothing. Again, no empathic, no pain, nothing.
Nope.
I love Michael Jordan,
Me too.
but I don't know if I would go on a date with him. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I think he have tendency to disconnect from emotional part. Sorry, guys, that's what we read. Christine says he knows broken. Common in basketball. We don't have knowledge about that, but his no has not correlation with broken. And if that knows it has to be was broken and fix it, you know what? No idea. Lack of sleep, we don't read that. We don't do diagnostic. It's danger to do diagnostic when you do face reading. You cannot make personal opinions or diagnostic. You just read what you see. Okay, before and after. I love Michael Jordan, but since
Me too.
it's yours.
Okay. You can see something that we didn't mention it before. It's the eyelids. The
Yep.
eyelids, like none disappear. No eyelids. And he used to have a thin eyelids. So yeah. And the ears, like we talk, you can see how the ears change and how different are the ears from the business side to the personal side. It's
He's wearing a ring on his left ear.
yes,
That is the right showing on the picture.
yes, yes, yes. He always use it.
How funny he wear a piercing and tattoos on the face has a special meaning of reading. We're not going to see it today because it's only
Mhm.
for the trainers. In June 2010, Jordan was ranked by Forbes magazine as the 20 most powerful celebrities on the world, with 55 million earned between 2009 and 2010. According to Ford article, Jordan brand generate 1 billion in sales for Nike. You were talking about the deal.
Mhm.
Jordan has authored several books for focusing on his life, basketball career, and worldwide. We have a lot of information, but we are running behind, so we're gonna go to the next one. Anything else you want to mention about him? Ears,
Nope.
eyebrows,
And chin.
mouth, and chin.
Mhm.
Faces change, so whatever says is not, you need to do face reading. So we're gonna start doing a raffle. So stay until the end, because everybody who is subscribing to our YouTube channel and send the information with the code that we're gonna tell you, they can win a 30 minutes a week, no once a month, a week with any of the team, depending of the things that you want to know. So stick until the end. And remember, May 31, you still have time to save $250 or 30% of savings and the classes of face reading. So go to Human Behavior Hacker School if you want to know more. Remember, May 31, we cannot accept any more low prices or anything, any of the offer that we have. So if you want to learn this, we have the record of registration last month, and this month has been amazing. May 31, we need to go to the regular price, so do not miss it. Oh, LeBron James, Kim James. You know more about him than I know.
Yes. It's like, yeah, I
He's too
used to
young.
watch the Miami Heat, so yeah, I know him a little bit.
Guess what? I think it was like 2008, 2009. I was putting a bid when I was deciding to be stay in Miami or move to Chicago. I put a bid on a house, and I says, "Why the house so expensive?" Okay, it was in Coconut Grove and was facing the ocean. And says, "Well, guess who owned the house across the street
No.
in Coconut
Really?
Grove?" It was a destroyed house. It needed a lot of work, but I love, like, now I'm building a new house, so that's what I do. I love
Wow.
it. And the idea was to turn down the house and new a glass house on facing the ocean. And like, well, with that money I can have a lovely house in Chicago. So I decided to move to Chicago. I was torn, but he was across the street, and there were security guards and
Mhm.
police and private agents all around the blocks. And one of the reasons that I was picking that place is for the security matters. Miami is so insecure all the time. But one of the reasons I picked that place is because of the security. Nobody's going to bother me. On the other hand, there were paparazzis all the time. It was freaking crazy. It was
Okay.
2009 or 2008.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Do it is the best. Sarah, what are you
Okay.
talking about? I don't know what part you'd say that. So, you want to go, or do you want me to do the timeline?
I can do it. Yes, I
Okay,
can.
go for it.
Okay. LeBron's Raymond James, sir. Nicknamed King James and the Akron Hammer. His birth is on December 30, and he was born on 1984. He's 37 years, and he's an American professional basketball player. His teams, he started with the Cleveland Cavaliers to the 2003 and 2010. Then he moved to the Miami Heat 2010 to 2014, and he returned to his home. That's how they call it, to the Cavaliers 2014 and 2018, and right now he is on the Lakers, Los Angeles. So he won four championships in 2012, 2013, 16, and 20. and he got 4 MVPs: 2012, 13, 16, and 20. And he got married with Savannah Brinson on 2013. And here it got my attention because um, she was her sweetheart from high school, and they have been together since high school to our days. So yeah.
His wedding was 3 days of celebration. They
Mhm.
have matching porch.
Yes.
He drive a
Yeah.
Prius,
Kia. A Kia.
a Kia. And by the way, they went to honeymoon in Italy and Greece. By the
Yes.
way, he knew he's gonna go to the Miami Heat, but now I remember it was 2009 because I moved to Chicago 2010. So 2009 he already had the house. So he knew in advance he was moving. It was a good kept secret, but my realtor, who have a big mouth, told me that he was moving across the street and I saw him leaving. So by 2009 he already had the house in Miami. Ooh. Oh,
Okay.
Sarah says, do it is the best. Sarah, the classes. Like, thank you, Sarah. Sarah is one of
Thank you.
our oldest students. She is on the level 5 of face reading. A question for a possible future episode. Is evil visible in the human face? Yes. Believe it or not, TCA has hired somebody like me to do. I wasn't the person, but they hire some people to determine what are the aggressive things that you can find in a face and things that you can find to make sure that you pay attention to some personalities. And it happened. I didn't do it, but I have trained. Next week, I'm training policemen and hostage negotiators in Texas. That is my happy place. By the way, guess who got confirmed to present it on the Texas Hostage Negotiator Conference?
You.
Yeah, guess who's gonna be there on the first week of October? Mama is gonna be
Yeah.
having fun. Anyway, so let's go for some facts. His father, Anthony McLaren, has an extensive criminal record and was not involved on his life. If I'm not mistaken, her mom was pregnant when she was 16 years old. His
Yes.
mother, Gloria, allowed him to move in with the family of Frank Walker, a local youth football coach who introduced James to basketball when he was 9 years old. In a move that stirred local controversy, James and three best friends they close to attend St. Vincent St. High School, a private Catholic school with predominant white students. So one thing that is common denominator is that both were born with all the stigma to be nobody. And guess
Yes.
what? They're two best basketball players on the roll. What I'm saying is you can be born with all the options. Both were drawn to sport to make sure there wasn't on the street and they wasn't lured by bad influence. So the best thing you can do to a kid to make sure that they can evolve is give them a structure, is make them play
Yes.
sport, and they make them concentrate on a passion. If you want to take it, I don't have kids, and I know parents who have kids maybe that punch me in the face. But if you put the attention and you draw them to concentrate on a passion, they're going
Mhm.
to change any bad behavior to that passion and they become someone.
Yes. It's true. It's true. I am a mom of two, so yeah.
Yeah, and you're teaching your kids already how to read face and your profiling. Your two daughters are so messed up. You have such a fun job. Like, yeah, I do. Like,
Yes.
I'm going to be teaching on Tuesday a complete class about the language of negotiation and linguistic to Texas hostage negotiator, and I'm going to be presenting in October. And by the way, again, I don't have any free time until November. We says
November.
Thanksgiving. Like, I
Yes.
need a week of vacation, like yesterday. Okay, 2002. You want to start? That is your idol. Mine was the other one.
But don't say it too loud because my husband is going to say like, what? Yeah. So yeah.
He already married you. You have two
Yeah.
kids with him. Like, if he keep doing the laundry, we're gonna be okay.
Yes. Now, let's pay attention to the ears. You can see how he is visual and he,
Mm-hmm.
in his personal side, he, it's outside of the box, and he has one thing here. He has his unique way to do things and to make things happen, because with the information that we have, it says that on the when he his 18th birthday, his mom gave him a Hummer. She didn't have the money to do it. She lent the money and everything, but it's the car that he want to have. So that's how. And and at this point, he didn't start playing with the NBA, but the mom knows that he's going to do it. So it's how he, and you can see it in everything. He is like, he has
So
his own
well
charisma.
driven.
Yeah.
Like he is always like he's one of the most prolific,
Mm-hmm.
more than Michael Jordan entrepreneurs. He has so many business. Like we have a complete page. Like in 2015, James was considered by many people to be the face of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Shane has signed numerous endorsement contracts for some companies that he does business with. So he's not only is the face of some companies, he invests and has the stock options on companies.
Yes.
Alderman's Piquet, Beats and Drink, Coca-Cola, Dunkin' Donut, McDonald's, Nike, State Farm. James and his business partner, Maverick Carter, own production company Spring Hill Entertainment. Those who first worked with Lionsgate documentary More Than a Game, who is about basketball, which was
Yes.
released in 2009 and chronicled James' high school years. He had done many business. He had production companies. He Michael Jordan is the one who have a golf court in a dealership in
Mm-hmm.
Florida. But
Yes.
LeBron James has go to a new completely phase. He's producing movies,
Everything.
music, and cars. Like he's all over the freaking place. It's
Yes.
amazing how well educated. Not only because you know about it, it's because you learn to surround yourself with the
Mm-hmm.
right people. It's not the first time that you have a sport person who make a lot of money and they lose it. Look, O.J. Simpson.
Yes. Yes.
Perry says, I agree with Sarah. Is anyone considering buying the training? Get it now while the price is low. If you're not sure, check out the webinar. Thank you very much, Perry. You're lovely. Thank you. Lebron Glower says Lebron has the same deep indentations from the inner eye from his cheek as I was asking about on Jordan. I don't think they're from the sweat. I don't see the indentations. I think it's the definition of the outer contour. Outer contours are this part of the eyes.
Uh-huh.
So glowing, I think, has to do only with the form, doesn't have any reading. So what else you can read here? Oh my God, we're an hour. In an hour, I need to be live with the students. Okay.
Yeah, another thing I wanted to pay attention is it's a common denominator. Why? Because we can see when people start doing his things, his passion, they start with thin eyelids. And then we are going to see what happened when they are in the top of their careers.
But do you know what? He doesn't have a wheel pad and he have a small chin too. But he have a protruding chin.
Yes, he has a protruding chin too.
I mean, you can. Isaac says, I think you are applying to Glower Amber, like guys, you have in your own dialect. So I need to know what you're referring to
Yeah.
because I paying attention to the live, the pictures, and I try to pay attention. So in order, Isaac, to reply to you and make sure that your answer are given the way you deserve it and you want it, please let us know. If I know what you're talking about, it's not to have with symmetry, but I don't want to give an answer with something incorrect. If you can readdress it, his eyes are widest. Yep, it's a little like he's more about the journey, not the destination. Having fun. Sorry, it was for Christine. No problem, my love. Thank you very much. That's the reason I want to know that if it's you need me to answer or it's a dialogue between you. Claire, you are right. He's about the journey. He's about to enjoy it, having fun, and keep doing it. This dude is loaded. He can retire right now at the age of
Yes.
37. He has so many business that he's gonna need a couple of life to before he retire. Anything else that you want to read on this picture?
Let's go for the next one.
Okay, and again, we promised 45 minutes. Whoa, what happened?
You see what
Okay.
happened with him?
10 years. People,
Yes.
his ears are complete. Okay, he doesn't have any inner reach.
Nope. That's why I told you pay attention to the ears, because he has a really visible changes that we have to take a look on that.
Okay, let's put this. Now he's developing a wheel pad. You can see how the wheel pad changed. Actually, it's so deeper. It looked like an ass seated on top of the eyebrows. Let's put it that way. It's not another ways that you can do that. It's like an ass is sitting on the top of the eyebrows. You see the wheel pad?
Yes.
And it's cuddled by the flag, meaning that he have a willpower, super concentrated. The nose become wider again, giving and giving, giving. He give card to his mom, to his wife. He have a foundation. He have charities. He give as much money as he spend. Actually, most people says that he spend more money in charity than he is spending himself, giving and giving, giving. But in this case, he make enough. His mouth get wider. You see the line? The critical line still here.
Yes.
Keeps small ears, and his eyebrows become more and more like a chameleon. He's not a person who has been too much controversies on the media, if I don't recall wrong. No.
So they talk about him as like the way he dressed, the things that he buy, things like that, but not like.
But stolen pictures, no, because he is part of any controversy. It's what controversy people does about him.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so you see the chin getting bigger?
Yes.
You see the line? And like happened with Michael Jordan, the mouth become more optimistic. Actually makes sense.
It makes sense. Now, the shape of the chin, I want you to pay attention on that.
Okay, somebody says only recently with his tweets. Again, I try not to read anything so I don't get biased. If you can put us on the page what he had been doing on Twitter, I would love to. Thank you very much, guys. You are our producers. What happened with the chin, love?
We're going to see in the next one.
Okay, I get the call.
See that one.
Yes, boss.
You see?
Ooh, whoa.
You see? Wow.
Okay, you take the chin and I take the wheel pad. By the way, why, Elba, when a man let the hair grow on their face has so much significance?
Because it's the way that it's like women have, it's like women use makeup. It's the same comparison, because they make like their features change and go with that.
Okay, so what the same thing the women does with makeup, men does with her, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now the wheel pad. You see he have different lines. This is a way more advanced class, but he have different lines and different levels, and the really deep indentated on the forehead. He's too young to have such a knowledgeable deep lines. And he framed his forehead in a way that you can perceive that it's a square, but actually have a round forehead. He have a straight forehead with round outcome, meaning that he's straightforward. What he want is what it was, but at the end, he's flexible to determine if he need to think outside the box. But those lines are like, okay, he doesn't believe in anyone. He's a completely agnostic person, but this deepness of research he does to get everything he want on life, it's amazing. Again, Michael Jordan doesn't have it. I'm not a fan of Lebron James because it's out of my time. I'm a fan of Michael Jordan, but I like more Lebron James than Michael Jordan. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And you can see the line between the
Yeah,
eyebrows.
it's scary. And the
Uh-huh.
burned out line for a person who, by the
Yes.
way, he have a chauffeur, he have a massage therapy, he have a chef, he
Whole
have a
team.
crew of people who make sure that he's on top of
Hmm.
the game. But this line meaning that he's burning. He doesn't have any eyelids. He disappearing the eyebrows, and the ears are so high that half of the ears is above the inner counter. It's like, what the heck?
Hmm.
But you know what? He's really well spoken.
Yes.
If he get pissed off, he's gonna tell you whatever he's thinking and whatever is on his mind. Anything else before we go into the closing?
Nope. Go to the close scene because I like this one.
It's crazy. Tell
Yeah,
me.
I like this one. You can see the ears. It's like really higher. The chin, the mouth. It's crazy, and the self will part and the line between the eyebrows. It's like it's a huge, huge change. He became more like I want to go with this. I want this goal, and I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah, I have a student like, hello, I don't want to miss the class today. Like, guys, don't write me emails during the live. I get disconnected. So what else? I'm sorry. I have a student writing to me.
Don't worry. I was talking about the ears. I was talking about the mouth. I was talking about the chin and the self will, but and the line between the eyebrows is it's crazy.
Yes, he have done an evolution, and in this case, for the person who asked if Michael Jordan nose become bigger, no. In the case of LeBron James, it did. He become more. His nose has to do more like doing every day the same and keep going and self-made, and he went to a wide nose, getting more people under his umbrella, taking care of everyone, and has to do again. When I saw this nose, I'm like, how many charges this guy have? And guess what? He have millions.
Yes.
And he become less talking about what happened in his business side, the business he does, how he manage, how much money he have. He stopped talking about that.
Yes.
You can see the lower, it's weird in a man to find that the lower lip becomes smaller and the upper lip become bigger. You're going to find that trait more in women than men. And Perry says, wow, the LeBron before and after. Like, yes, sir. Thank you very much, Perry, for noticing. It's not our idea. We're not becoming crazy. That's what happened. It's crazy, no?
Yes.
That faces, and I'm sorry. I know I'm not in the top of my game today. I'm super, super tired. I have a week of 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Air Jordan versus King James.
Now I wanna
Okay. Don't
because
bark. Don't bite. I get it. You're gonna get it. Come on,
I
girl.
want to
Calm
be
down.
fair. I want to be fair because I put the pictures like Michael Jordan in his best years and with the LeBron James because I was like, okay, let's put the Michael Jordan picture and the LeBron, but let's be fair in the timeline. So that's why are those pictures.
Anything else before you bite me?
No.
Oh no! Somebody's growing a new pair. Okay. Okay. So they both have the wheel pad that is this on
Line.
top of the eyebrows. Both have the needle or the
Yeah.
flag line that I talk when you sailing.
Uh-huh.
Both have wide nose, and no, has nothing to do with ethnicity.
No.
Has to do with proportion of the face. Both have the critical line. What
Uh-huh.
else? I'm gonna leave the rest for you.
Okay. I think
I talk a wheel pad, nose wide, and critical line. You have ears, eyebrows, and forehead and chin.
okay, that yeah, chin both has like big chins. The eyebrows is like yeah, it's similar. And when we put this, we want to make we want to tell you that we can see both players, they both are like really good and they have similar features.
Yeah, they have similar feature who has to do when somebody's gonna make it. Again, we do a lot of draft for sport players, and they have similarities. Okay, Lebron is a man who think in who
Do maybe?
W do I don't know things in silent and resolve make and okay, I don't know, I don't speak Twitter, Tinder, or Starbucks, so I need complete phrases, people. Thank you. Lebron is a man who thinks in silent and resolve make the noise. He knows how and where to invest and put his energy on things he wants. Again, not too much research. That's the reason I have an amazing team, because I don't want to be biased. uh, James have invisible
Visible.
has visible eyelids. Yes.
Yeah.
Michael, no. LeBron James, James has, Michael Jordan doesn't. I
Yes.
think his Jordan is way more stressful than James. He's more relaxed. He's making so much money. I will be as relaxed as he is if I would pay him the
Oh yeah,
money
me
he's
too.
doing.
Me
Hello,
too.
peace. Okay. Next Friday, we're going to be talking about the CEO and co-founder of Nivea and the CEO of Salesforce.
Salesforce.
After that, we're going to be talking about Margaret Thatcher and Paulo Picasso on May 21. Remember, sales are going up. Save $250 or 30% savings in learning phase reading. This offer ends May 31. Don't go anywhere. We're going to tell you how you can win a 30 minutes with us. Thanks to you, my love. You have enough time to grab a pint and go back, since you're in London. It's really late for you, my love. Okay, next one. If you want to know more about our classes, go to humanbehaviorhackerschool.com. If you want to know about the webinars, you can go to humanbehaviorlab.com webinar. And again, don't go anywhere. We're going to tell you how to get in contact with you and win 30 minutes a week with us. May 11 is our next webinar. If you want to know how people process information and why eyebrows are so important, I see you next May 11 at 8 p.m. And after that, June the 1st, we have mouth and teeth. We have been talking a lot about is how we express to others. And the last one, nose for the money. You are in sales and you want to know how to get money from people. You need to pay attention to the nose. That's what I am so push with my student. Pay attention to the nose. That's where the money lands. Now, if people want to contact you, and don't go away, because the last slide has to do in how you get a 30-minute, even though if you are part of our students or you're registered, you still can send the information. If you're already registered with us in YouTube, what you're going to do is what we're going to show next, how people can get in contact with you.
You can go to Elba at humanbehaviorlab.com.
And if you want to contact me, you can go to Susan at humanbehaviorlab.com. And that's how much my students know me. I haven't eaten yet.
Yes.
Nope. I have an apple for breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in my paper. I haven't eaten yet. I'm drinking so much cranberry juice that I think I'm going to turn purple. Thank you very much, Perry. I'm probably going to eat after I finish with you guys. Christine says, thank you, ladies. Thank you, Christine, for being here. And Glover says, I'm thrilled to be registered for your class and look forward to tonight. It's going to be your first open class, your first time. I hope it's nice to you and you don't hate me after that, because I'm going to slap some students tonight. So be ready. I'm going to be naughty. Okay, now the good development. Now, if you register in our Facebook and Susan Ivid, a Human Behavior Lab, first, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell so you don't need to be bothered and you know when we're going live. Email your information to info@humanbehaviorlab.com, and probably Anne just find out that she's going to be managing the emails and she's going to hate us. Woo-woo, first open class. Welcome to the Madhouse, Glor Amber. Oh, she's going to love it. We have people from Canada, London, Australia, United States, Latin America. It's a shithole, and I love my tribe. If you don't find your people, make your own. And that, I think, what I did. What does open class mean? If you register in our classes, 2 times a month, we send you homework. And once a month, the first Friday of each month, we have an open class. For 2 hours, we review the homework, but only for the people who's registered on the classes on Human Behavior Hacker School. Glowen says, thank you, Perry. Alma, what we do without you, Alma? We were really so lost. Like I will be lost without anybody in the team. So email your information to info@humanbehaviorlab.com. What you need to do is email your name. Even though if you register before in the YouTube channel, send your name, because what happened is some people don't have like Glowen Amber. She's not in YouTube by her name. It's an avatar. So if you send that you're registered in YouTube, send your name, what is your avatar, and put on the subject code Sport May 7. And next Friday, what we're going to do is we're going to do live a raffle on May 14. At the end of the show, we're going to do the live, and we're going to raffle the number of the person who won. We're not going to put your name. We're going to keep your privacy. We have people from the FBI, CIA, different agencies in different places who doesn't want to reveal their name. So I'm going to be really respectful. So we're going to assign you a number. Oh, Anne says, what the fuck? Yes, I just been notified. I'm sorry, Anne. We love you. Please do not immigrate to Africa where nobody can find you. Do not give up on us. I promise I'm gonna make it up for you. So next Friday, May 14, we're gonna do at the end of the show the raffle live, and we're gonna contact you on Saturday morning and let you know with a calendar what day you can choose to have your 30 minutes with us. So yeah, it's happening. So remember, bother Anne at info@humanbehaviorlab. Give your name, what is your avatar for YouTube, and put the code Sport May 7. And guess what? You can have a half an hour with us. And I just have 35 minutes to change clothing, go back and review the homework with people. And Anne says, don't give it up. Don't worry. I hope so, because Elba live near to you. She can go and pick you up and bring you back.
Yes.
Okay, my love. We were supposed to be 45 minutes. What happened? It's 1 hour, 20 minutes. Thank you very much for the ones who are here. Elba, I see you in like 30 minutes.
Yes. See you the next one, everyone.
I'm going to try to have an apple. Thank you very much for being here. And remember, if you stick with us, you can have us on a private sitting. Hillary says, see you soon. Thank you, Hillary. I cannot wait. You have given me one of the best testimonials ever. She loved the classes. She's one of the biggest fan, like Perry. She's so animated. Probably going to ask you for a video testimonial like I did with Perry really soon. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next week.
See you next week.